If you guys are playing Madden 21 Ultimate Team and you do need coins for that new card coming out, head over to Red Zone Coins. They are super reliable. Use code Jurisco at checkout for 20% off. What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Jurisco coming at you guys with another video, boys. And today I'll be going over another 5 things that EA can add to the yard to make it the best mode in the game. So let's go ahead and hop into it. Now, if you guys have not already, please drop a like, comment, and subscribe. It'll be highly appreciated. You guys will be going crazy with the support, and make sure to turn that bell notification so you never miss a video. Now, before we do hop into these improvements that EA needs to add to the yard, I did have a video. I dropped a video like this 3 months ago, I think it's like 3 months ago. I dropped but basically 5 things that they need to fix in the yard, basically. So if y'all have not seen that video, I'll make sure that I'll leave it somewhere, probably somewhere on the screen or something, or in the description below, so y'all can see my last video of this, of what my first thoughts of what they need to add. But this video, I'll be dropping some more stuff that they really need to add, just some key things that I feel like it would really help the game. This video is really directed towards EA, so if you want to help out with growing this video and sharing it to them, make sure they see it. Drop it on Twitter at EA Sports or something like that, at their Madden account. Put the link in there. Make sure to tell me about it. Make sure you add me too, so I know that you trying to share it too, because like I said, I do want them to see it. I'm gonna try to send this to the yard producer so we can actually they can actually make changes and actually see this video. The first thing I do want to get into is a comp mode, and this is something that's something that's all in game. This is like a thing that every game basically has like a competition mode. Mud has a comp mode where basically weekend league, basically where you grind for rewards, and you grind for your wins. Head to head is kind of competitive also, because it's a leaderboard to it. So because of the yard, because they don't want this mode to be really competitive, the thing that I would say is they make just an actual mode that's dedicated to it. Mud, they have head to head and weekend league, but the thing about weekend league is that still gets really sweaty. They could perfect this with the yard, because they could just leave the head-to-head like it is, because it doesn't have no leaderboards. But what they can do is they can add a competitive mode that will have leaderboards in it. It doesn't have to be like a weekly type of thing where you don't have to do that. They can just add like a solely competitive mode, and that will have the leaderboards, and then they'll keep the regular head-to-head the same. You play for fun. You play on all the venues, stuff like that. They could do something like this, and if they just do the competitive mode, let's just say just on Nike, just on Nike turf or something like that, or they switch them out. One time it's only Lambeau, one time it's only Miami Port, something like that. And then they just keep head to head where all the you can play on all these venues and stuff. I feel like it'll be really good, and it'll really separate which one of people are trying to do. If you trying to go competitive, oh well, you gotta play on just this venue, and this will have leaderboards. You'll be able to grind it. It'll show your wins and losses. You could compete for you could qualify for a tournament through this, just type of stuff like that, because I'm pretty sure they're gonna have tournaments in the future. They already had a tournament this year for the yard. It was only for pros. It was only basically Madden pros who were in it, players who are in the MCS circuit and stuff like that. They actually playing the mud tournaments and stuff. So they already had a yard tournament for that, and it was just it was an invitational. They just invited them to the to the yard, let them play together and stuff like that, and it was for money and everything, and actually pulled a lot of viewers on Twitch. So I'm guessing that they're gonna have tournaments in the future, open qualifying tournaments for the yard, and I feel like the best way for people to qualify is if they have a competitive mode where they track people's wins, they track people's losses, track just basically track everything. And I feel like since they want this to be a fun mode, they want it to be a fun side to it. They want it to have a fun side, but the players at home, they want it to be competitive because they want to have something to grind for. So the only way you can fix it is if you add just a competitive mode. Just add a competitive mode. You can keep the head-to-head, in the game. Just add a competitive mode so people could actually grind for something. It has a bunch of ranks. It'll show you if you legend tier, it'll show you how many wins and losses you got. Just that type of stuff. It will really help. With people having more fun with the game, and just more meanings to meaningful games and stuff like that. I will on this topic of a comp mode. I'm pretty sure the yard is actually on arcade, game style. You know how there's like competitive game style, simulation game style in the arcade. I'm pretty sure the yard is on a arcade. So if they're gonna add a comp mode, I think that, since it's gonna be a comp mode, they should make it a competitive game style. The regular head-to-head is gonna be arcade, so they can keep that. They can go ahead and keep it so that it's a more funner experience. I guess it'd be more funnier, it's less sweaty, just that type of stuff. More ags will happen. More I'm pretty sure more drop picks happen in arcade too. Just a whole bunch of craziness just happens in arcade. Just more random events happen. Cause it's just supposed to be like the funner game style, but in this comp mode they can make it competitive, so where user skill actually matters. So if you in position for a pick, you actually get your pick. You don't get mossed, just randomly and stuff like that. You don't get mossed by a fast cat when you're a Zeus, which makes absolutely no sense. Because you're 6'5" and that person's 5'11", so that person should not be mossed. You should be getting your pick and taking it for 6. But with this comp mode, I feel like they should do that, and it would really help with just the flukiness that goes on with it. Cause I feel like if they added if they make it competitive game style, I feel like it'll cut out a lot of the the fluke stuff that does happen. Cause you can moss 3 people at one time. Ball would just literally go through your hands sometimes, and I just feel like it's really just because on arcade style. So I feel like if they do a comp mode, they should 100% make competitive. I'm pretty sure all Madden wouldn't really matter, because like I said, it's not like 11 on 11. So I don't think there's an all Madden for it, but I'm pretty sure you can put on a competitive game style, just so picks, user skill, it just gets more it's more realistic basically. Second thing that I think they should add, which I think will really make the yard more fun. This is purely a fun factor to I feel like it would make it way more fun, is I feel like they should add 1v1s, 2v2s and stuff like that. So by that I mean like because basically I was streaming last night and someone said, what if they had like a 1v1 where you could just 1v1 somebody like man to man, it's just you and him. I'm not saying like the 6v, I'm saying just you and the guy, just the QB in the backfield, y'all just doing one-on-ones, just to see who's really better. Just something, a game mode where you can see who's really better. You just want to have fun, you want to just play your friend, just 1v1, just try to see who's the best. So I feel like they should add something like that, and I only say this because this is in like NBA 2K, where you could 1v1 just for fun. You can do 2v2s, you can do 2s just for fun, stuff like that. So I feel like they should add something like this into the yard, because it will basically add more fun, and it'll be something that you'll always have to go to a 6v6, where everybody's on the field, stuff like that, just to do 1v1. I feel like you should add something where it's just single, like literally just one, it's just you and the cornerback on the field, and then the QB in the backfield, and y'all can just run, and just just try to get your user better. Just practice, get your user better, and just really see who's the best. Because I mean, you can do a player friend, but the thing is about this, you'd have to get 6 people. You would literally have to get 6 people for this. You can't really, you can't, I mean, you could do a 2v2 player friend. I guess if you do a 2v2 player friend, I guess you could do it. You get two people, you get yourself, and you get 2 of your friends, and y'all can go against each other. I guess you could do it like that too, but I feel like they should do something that's just designated, 1v1 and the quarterback on the field, 2v2 and the quarterback on the field. I feel like they should do something like that. I feel like it would make it more funny like that. Instead, just the whole 6v6 on the field. I feel like it would just be way better if they just did 1v1s. Like I said, it would be so much fun to watch. Just actually watching people just go at it one-on-one, just going at it. It would be really fun to watch. And it would just really make the mode overall just way funner, and just something for everybody, really. Now, my third thing that I did want to get into is more MUT stuff, basically. So by that I mean, if you go over here to the yard season 2, you're going over to just basically the season rewards. Basically, this is season of rewards. You can get MUT packs. You see game changer packs right here. You see another game changer. So you see a gold premium pack. You can get MUT packs from this. Now I think they could take this one step further. They can add more MUT packs. You can get single players. You can get like exclusive yard players. Let's say like a Tyreek Hill, that's like a yard exclusive player, that you can get in MUT. I feel like that would be also good. Now the best thing that I would like to see from this, boys, the best thing that I would like to see, and let me know what you would think about this also in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about this. What I would like to see from EA that would like translate over to MUT from the yard is getting your yard player into MUT. If they made it to where, you have to get to tier 70, I mean tier 40, how it's 20 tiers right here. You gotta get to tier 40, or you gotta get to a certain amount of lifetime points or something like that. Get a certain score on the certain venue. If they did something like that, and once you got to that achievement, you were able to get your yard player into MUT as like an actual card, and you were able to use him on your MUT team. That would be a super W. MUT players would definitely love that. They would love to have their own player on their MUT team. Everybody would literally do it, and it would just really bring a lot of eyes from the yard and then bring it over to MUT. Like literally all the players would literally just go back and forth, and they would play both modes, because you know you would love to see your player on the yard field and then take them over to an actual, you know, actual like NFL style game and actually play with him 11 on 11. That would be so tough. Now the only thing is, how would they do the overalls? How I feel like they should do overalls is every season your overall would go up. So let's say, you know how they have MUT, they have like they have, I mean, not season but series. They have series. So they have series 1, series 2. It's every like 2 months. It's pretty much like every 2 months. So I think, you know, they should start off at like, you know, 90, 91 or something like that. And they just go up every 1 or 2 overall during the year. Just keep going up, just so that they stay up there and they're actually usable cards. And honestly, just thinking about it, what would really be holding EA back from this? The only thing I would really see holding them back is because they're not gonna make, they can't make money off of this. They can't make money off of you because it would be a free card. This is something that you would have to earn. So it's not like money or any legal stuff is really like an issue, because they're not making money off of you. There's not NCAA. So basically the thing that my biggest thing I would probably say is it's probably hard for them to like just translate you, to actually get the coding to translate these players over. But honestly, I feel like it's not that hard. They be making legends every single week, new legends every single week. All they have to do is get the rights. Once they get the rights, they can move these players right over like it's nothing. They just move the players right over, and it's literally nothing. So I just feel like the biggest thing is just them having the effort. They have to have the effort in the, you know, just the coding to actually just move all these players over, because you know it's gonna be a lot of people doing it. So it's gonna be a lot of cards, you know, they have to, you know, make and just move over. But I feel like it's definitely doable. I feel like if they just have the drive and effort to do it, I feel like they could make it work. And like I said, it would just be a huge W. Literally everyone would do it. We're getting to my 4th thing on the list, boys. And the 4th thing is signature animations. Now I think I did go over this in my last video. I went over like, you know, different jukes and stuff like that, but I just wanted to go over this again, and I just feel like this would be a super dub, just because I've noticed it a lot and I would really like this stuff. The signature animations, the signature animations, they do have it in Madden Mobile, the yard. You can change like your celebrations and all that type of stuff. And I feel like if they just add this to, you know, the console version, no matter if even if you have to buy it, I feel like it would be a super W, because signature animations is such a huge part of the game. It would be such a huge part. 2K, they have a bunch of signature animations. You have signature celebrations, all that type of stuff. And I feel like if they just add this to the yard, it'd be a super W. Like I'm pretty sure that it would just be another tab in this customization avatar. It would just be another tab, and I feel like it would literally take no time for them to do this. Literally just let's have different jukes, let's have different spins, let's have different celebrations. Let's have different intros when we're coming into the game. Just bro, they can literally, it's limitless. They have a limitless option on what they can add. So I feel like them adding this would be a huge W. Season 3 is supposed to have dropped already. They supposed to have been dropped season 3, which is basically like you know, the next, you know, content drop for the yard. You're supposed to get like new rewards, new free gear and stuff like that. They are supposed to have been dropped this stuff, and they still have not dropped it. They said it's supposed to be every 60 days, and we have literally got no update about it, literally nothing. So they still need to drop that. And also just new prototypes. They said that they were going to add new prototypes, but we have still not have seen one prototype. They said they were going to add prototypes throughout the year, and we have not seen one. So just transparency overall. They need to like talk about some of this stuff, like what's the reasoning behind this, like where's the new season, where's new prototypes. They need to talk about this stuff, because people have just been waiting on it, and they literally have not dropped it at all. So we just need more transparency from EA, just so we know exactly what we're getting from the yard at all times, just so it's not just they're just sitting here and just letting us wait forever and just waiting for something to happen. But alright guys, that's it for the video. Thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe for more. And until next time, peace.